Live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we got a small hockey card. Got a couple spots I like on it. 4 games in the NHL. Got a bigger NBA card. So before
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 games. Okay. I have 3 plays. Cool.
Yeah. So before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And yesterday was a nice day for me. I had no college basketball to worry about, so I didn't have that to mess up my day. I went 4-2 in the NHL. It was a nice one there. Cashed on those Carolina Hurricanes. That was also my best bet on Terry's show yesterday, was the Carolina Hurricanes money line. The Devils team total over 2.5. I was nervous at the end of the first period there. It was 2-0 Rangers. I was quickly not nervous anymore when they put up 5 goals and chased the best goalie in hockey, Igor Shesterkin. Yeah, once he regresses back down to the mean, the Rangers suck. And they get routed last night 7-4 against the Devils. Team total over, easy money yesterday. Washington Capitals team total over 3.5. That was a frustrating loss. They scored 2 in the first period and then forgot what a goal was after that. That's the way that went. So team total over 3.5 plus 105. Loser. New York Islanders puck line. Took to the third period, but it got there. We got 3 goals in the third period from the Islanders. They win 3-0, cover the puck line. Islanders minus 1.5 plus 100. Winner. Vegas, Winnipeg over 6. Loser. I had the frustrating thing with both my losers yesterday, Tim, is when I write down like what I like for that slate. I had Washington team total and over 6, and I bet the over. I bet the team total and not the over. I had Jets team total, and I had the over 6, and I bet the over and not the team total. That's how close I was to sweeping the board yesterday. And then Dallas and Edmonton took to the third period once again. We got a decent amount of goals in the third period as Dallas wins that game 4-3, and we cashed the over 6 in that spot there. So overall 4-2 yesterday in the NHL for me. 4-2 up 1.80 units. Looking to make it 2 straight profitable days. All I got is hockey plays for today. I do have some leans. I do have numbers for NBA, but I'm just testing out my numbers for the next week or so. So I'm not betting any NBA, but I do have some leans I'll give out during the show as well. So what about you yesterday, Tim?
I swept the board in the NBA. The Bucks won by 30. What was the final score in that game? They won by 28. Sorry. Yeah, 28. So minus 6.5 or 6 covered by like 22 points. So nice, easy. That one was done by the end of the first. So that one's probably going to be in the rocking chair segment for the Scott and Scott show. So get to be part of that one. And the Nuggets won last night too. Just saw that one. I didn't watch the game at all. So go Nuggets. There we go. How about the Orlando Magic outright beating the Golden State Warriors? Love to see it. Yeah, 1-0 in that yesterday. I went 1-2 in college baseball. I forgot to put my one winner in my TikTok video. So according to the TikTok video, I went 0-2 with one game that got postponed, which was Oral Roberts. I learned do not fade Wake Forest. Not a good idea. I learned I probably shouldn't fade Florida State at home. And that UCF absolutely routed Florida Gulf Coast. So that was my only winner. Plus 122 in USF. And they won, I think, 16-7. So nice, easy winner there. Ended up going 2-2, I guess, overall the entire day. So all ultimately can't complain. Live to bet another day. I've got 3 plays in the NBA today, along with 1 play in college baseball. I didn't type up any of my stuff or any of my plays for today, but I will have that up and we'll
Yeah, I haven't yet. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. But Nick, you want to go through the chat and then we'll get going?
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sup, fellas? Kyrie's birthday is today. No John Morant for the Grizzlies. You with me, Tim, on the Nets money line?
I am not. I love betting on the Grizzlies without John Morant. They are that's one of the more profitable angles in the NBA right now. Even more profitable than fading the Lakers is backing a John Morant-less Memphis Grizzlies team. So no, I'm not. I'm not backing you on that one. I don't care that it's Kyrie Irving's birthday. That's very insignificant to me.
Maybe Kyrie Irving props.
Maybe look at Kyrie Irving props. But I'd like Memphis to win this game straight up.
Good morning, twins. Tune in from South Central Louisiana or LA.
Yep.
Which one is it? Is it Louisiana or LA?
It would be probably LA.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hit the Kings, Hawks, Dallas, and Hurricanes. 10 for nice.
There you go.
I was on the Knicks yesterday. That was my favorite play in the NBA, and it did not come through. Let's go Sabres and Mets.
Yes. Yeah, I say that as I'm wearing a Blue Jays jersey, but yeah, go Sabres and Mets today. Oh, well, Mets don't play today. How about DeGrom?
How about DeGrom yesterday? His first appearance in spring training, and he only strikes out the first 3 batters in 5 of 6. So
spring training, but it was against the starters of Houston. So
yeah, he did. It's not like he was facing a bunch of minor leaguers. He struck out a few good players.
Yeah, it's not like he was facing against the Blue Jays or something. He was facing against the Astros. So, good morning, Dad. Good morning. A&M -3. Who are they against? We didn't look at the little.
I think they've been taking the NIT
of Forest.
They've been taking the NIT really seriously.
Why not?
Aggies.
Why not go after them? I don't mind that at all.
We're not betting any college basketball though until the Sweet 16.
Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna go look through this and see if there's anything that would be worth throwing on. Youngstown +13.
That was one we were leaning
towards. So. What's up, my guys? Let's get us cash today. Let's hit the like button, show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. Yes, let's get it. We'll start off with the NBA, try to run through these games. Then we got some NHL, and that's pretty much it for today. So let's go ahead and go through these games, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to start it off here with the Atlanta Hawks. They're at the Detroit Pistons in this spot here. The Hawks are 5-point road favorites, a total of 228 in this game. What are you looking at for this first one?
I'm going to go to the team that's been covering a lot lately, and that is the Detroit Pistons. This is one of my 3 plays today. I got the Detroit Pistons at +5.5. They've dropped to 5. I still like them at 5. 8-2 their last 10. I did not back them last time when they were 7-point favorites, and they lost straight up. Do not back the Pistons as favorites. As dogs, they have been covering a crazy crap ton this year. At home against the Atlanta Hawks team that is on a second leg of a back-to-back. You already know I'm going to one of the hottest teams against the spread in the NBA, and that will be the Detroit Pistons.
That's totally fair. I got nothing in this game. I do have projected numbers, so I will give you those guys. I will give you the projected numbers. I am personally not betting these plays. I would not have a play on this game, though. I had this game around Atlanta -5.5. So I think this line's correct.
There you go. You like Arizona to beat Houston tomorrow?
My future says yes.
I don't know.
My dream matchup in the Elite Eight would be Houston and Michigan.
I just don't know about that one.
I am nervous about that.
I feel like this should be a wider spread. I feel like this should be. I know it's because it's a 1 versus a 5, and it's a 1.5 point.
Houston
spread.
Does not deserve to be a 5 seed.
Nah. I feel like this is a little bit of a tricky spot, but
we're not betting that game.
We're not betting that game.
I'm going to watch it with my future.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do. Because I have +160 for them to win the region. I have 14-1 for them to win the national championship.
That's fair. Nick, I was checking hockey scores last night, and it was a lot of high scores. Dang, even though I didn't watch it, them boys were scoring a lot of overs last night. And
Yeah.
Nick took an over on a game that went under.
And I took a game. Yep. Hey, expect that to stop soon.
Yeah.
Expect that to stop.
You got him 5.5. There you go. Suppness. Yes, suppness. Hawks are all day. They're going to start a run. I don't see it today. At least I think Hawks could win. I don't think they're winning by 5. Under 228, I could see that as well. Tim Atlanta balled out in New York last night. Ice Tray looked cold, and Milwaukee blew out Chicago. Yes, I know. Yeah, I had Milwaukee. Fantastic. What do you think about Texas A&M? Why not? I mean, they've looked really good the past month at this point. So maybe, but ultimately, we're not betting that game. We might not be. We'll check with numbers after the show. Houston killer defense.
I need to take a look at where their numbers are. They do have a top.
And defense. One thing I will say, I would like to look towards the under.
Tomorrow is when
I want to look towards the under. It's at a 145, and Houston hasn't gotten that high all year. They just do not. Houston does not score that much. The only problem was that Arizona does.
Houston's 7th in the nation for points allowed per game, 58.9. They're number 1 for field goal percentage against.
Yeah. So
it's going to be a long night.
If you like Arizona, you're going over. If you like Houston, you're going way under. I think I would lean towards the under. Houston wins college basketball over Arizona. That one's going to be a really good game.
Yep.
As long as Duke loses tomorrow, that's all I care about. Kaepernick knows what he's talking about in terms of what? Bulls. Bulls are going to get taken out in the first round of playoffs. I think they end up dropping into a play-in and probably don't even make the playoffs. What are they at now? Where are they? Let's see. They are currently in 5th. 6 games back of first. They're only a game ahead of Cleveland, 2 games ahead of Toronto, 4 games ahead of the Nets. So we'll see. I don't know what we're going to get out of them. Denver showed out last night against LAC. They look good. The Nuggets is for real. And Michael Porter Jr. should be back sometime this week. So we'll see how that goes. BYU, Washington State over 143. We didn't do the numbers for that. I don't know. We don't have any numbers for the smaller stuff. We stopped betting on that stuff. It's been rough, and we just laid off of it now. Warriors lose to the Magic. Yes. Terrible without Seth. I think they're going to lose 6 of 8 or something. Yes. Yeah. Fade the Warriors right now. Maple Leafs and the Avalanche. Caution, do not back the Maple Leafs as minus 200. Yes. I don't know. Miller is in Buffalo. Wow, the Bills might make some noise this year. I mean, they made noise last year without him. So, yeah, why not? Anyways, we got through one game. Let's go through another one.
Yeah, the New York Knicks are at the Charlotte Hornets here. The Hornets are 7-point home favorites, total 227 in this game. Where are you looking?
I'm not backing the Knicks on a second leg of a back-to-back, even though they've been playing well as of late. And I'm not laying -7 on Charlotte. This is not a spot that I wanted to get to. It's a 226 total. I kind of want to take the over because I could see Charlotte scoring 125, 130 by themselves today. So even a team total over for Charlotte just because they're a high-scoring team. But Charlotte has been playing better as of late. They've won 7 out of their last 10 and covered in 6 out of the last 10. So not really a team that we can really sleep on anymore. They didn't cover last game versus New Orleans, but I believe that was a New Orleans spot for me. But they've covered in 4 out of their last 5 before that, including beating Dallas by 21, beating Atlanta by 10, beating OKC by 18, and beating New Orleans by 22. This Charlotte team has been playing really well as of late. It would be a lean towards Charlotte. Did not bet it.
All right, my numbers are pointing me towards the Knicks. My number for this was 3.5. So it would be a lean towards the Knicks here. but obviously I'm not betting any of this. So that it would be actually my bet is that it would be a play on the Knicks. I don't have any leans today. I don't have anything between 1.5 and 2.5. Everything is 3+ for me today. A lot of value on today's slate. I didn't bet anything because I'm still trying to work out my numbers here, but a lean towards the Knicks.
Bones Highland kid. I don't know where he came from, but he's a special kid. Where did Bones? We drafted. They drafted him this year. Bones Highlands. College stats. Where did he go? Oh, he didn't go to college. He went to G League. He went. Oh no, he did. VCU, 2019. Why didn't it show that before? He was our first round pick last year. So yeah, I like it. Knicks over is a lean. Tired legs, no defense. Also tired legs. They won't be running as fast. Today played 1 unit. Ducks money line. Jazz +5. I do not like the Jazz today.
I like a total on that Ducks game, not a side.
Over 227 in the Hornets money line. Match and pick total. Yep. Terry Rozier, a huge game for Hornets. I could see that. Yes, Buffalo did something last year. They made noise. Time to get to the AFC Championship game at least. Yes. Randall might play. I'm waiting to bet. I'm not waiting to bet that one. I'm not betting in general. What happened to Illinois Sunday? Texas.
They couldn't make
Sunday,
a basket.
It's okay. You will make your money back. We didn't have Texas. We did have Illinois. And the other team scored more points than them, and that's why they lost.
The other team played smothering defense, and
yes.
They couldn't make a shot worth of anything.
I think this one's not the 1-800 gambler, but
Pacers are hosting the Kings. The Pacers are 6-point home favorites, total of 235 in this game. What are you looking?
So close to being the 1-800 gambler, but there's another game that's the 1-800. I'm not interested in this one. Lean towards the Sacramento Kings on the road. It's just not a spot that I feel like I necessarily have to get to. This Pacers team, not particularly good lately. This Kings team is 2-8 in their last 10. Any injuries for this one? Oh, Debutan Sabonis is out for Sacramento. Halliburton is questionable. De'Aaron Fox is questionable. Oh, this is kind of a that sucks that Sabonis is out. This is kind of like I don't want to say a revenge game, but Sabonis went from Indiana to Sacramento.
It's a revenge game. And
then Halliburton will be playing for Indiana today against Sacramento, where he came from. Buddy Hield as well. So if you want to look for some player props, Buddy Hield and Tyrese Halliburton today for Indiana to get some points against their former team. Not interested in betting this game. It should be a fun one for the players involved. Tatum, points over, yes. Kings over, why not? These two teams are high-scoring teams. Lakers are like the Knicks. I'm not touching them this whole season. Left, I'm good. Yep, facts. Yep, you nailed that one. Under. Ooh, under between the Kings and the... you got some balls. Good luck. We'll keep on rolling, Nick. I like this game, though.
Yeah, sorry. I was just adding a play. I saw something, and I was adding a play to my hockey card. The Brooklyn Nets are at the Memphis Grizzlies in this next spot here. The Nets are 2-point road favorites, total of 239. Where are you looking at this one?
All right. Here's a stat that I'm going to use, and I'm going to really like it. And this is going to be an argument for the Memphis Grizzlies, and this is also going to be an argument of why Ja Morant is not the MVP this year. The Memphis Grizzlies are 14-2 without Ja Morant this year.
Well,
that's it. I don't care. The line flipped. They were a 3-point favorite before the game. I got them at +3. They're back down to a 2. Memphis wins this game straight up and wins it in a round. I know that you're going to see Kyrie Irving being able to play today and all that stuff. I don't care. This Grizzlies team is fantastic. They're number 2 in the West for a reason. And the main reason why is they could win without their star player. They're now 2 games ahead of Golden State. They're still 9 games back for Phoenix, so they're not going to catch Phoenix. But this is a close West, and they need every win that they can get. This could be a win for Memphis at home, even without John Morant. And without John Morant makes me like him even more because now I can get him at plus money. So give me the Memphis Grizzlies today. I want to take them on the +2. Also lean towards the over, but Memphis Grizzlies is going to be my strong play.
Oh yeah, my number for this game. I had this game at last game I had Indiana -5, so no play on that one. I had Memphis as 5.5 point favorites in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Last time you said I had balls on an under, it went over. I learned from my mistakes. Fair. Going all in, $400. Need a 2-teamer. What do you think, MLB? I think don't bet the MLB if you're going to bet $400. Go and take NBA plays or NHL plays. Do not grab MLB during spring training. Over, maybe some Kyrie Irving props. That's fine. I wonder who they beat. It's a good question. Memphis without John Morant. Let's see, who do they play? They beat Sacramento by 27. They beat Toronto by 7. They beat Oklahoma City by 48 or 40, whatever that big game was. They beat Dallas, Miami. One of their losses was to Dallas. They beat the Lakers. Houston won against Philadelphia by 35, beat Portland by 10, Sacramento by 19, lost to Portland, whatever. That was still with, what do you call it, I believe, Dame. Won by 15 versus the Clippers, won by 12 versus the Pelicans, won by 33 against the Pacers, and 24 versus Houston. Yes, they're not playing good teams, but they are blowing out teams even without John Morant. So, yes, they didn't beat all of that good of teams, but they've blown them out. So I like it. High CSN. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
All right. Yeah, we have the Golden State Warriors. They're at the Miami Heat in this next matchup here. The Heat 7-point home favorites, a total of 211. Where are you looking?
Pass. It would be a lean towards the Miami Heat, but I'm not laying that. I'm not laying 7 points, especially against the Warriors. If anything, you're fading the injury report and going after Golden State, but it's kind of a point where I don't think that's necessarily a smart idea. Jimmy Butler is also questionable, so we'll see with him. He'll probably end up playing. Tyler Harris questionable. Even if there's players out for Miami, I really don't think it matters all that much because we've seen what they've been doing without them, without certain players throughout the entire year. So I like Miami in this one. If you're leaning that way, did not bet it though.
For me, I had this line at Miami -1.5. So it'd be a lean towards these Warriors when you can get 7 points for them. So that's where I'm leaning in this, or that's what I would be playing in this game if I were betting.
Yep. Capper showdown. Sounds good. Good luck, Kaepernick. My 2 hockey plays today: Ducks, Toronto, parlay.
One second. There we go. All right. Do not bet the Maple Leafs as -200 favorites or higher, especially when they just announced Peter Mrazek is in net. That's all I got to say about that one.
Under 211, and that's what. Yeah, I can see an under, especially with how good defensively. Who do you call it, Spin? Yeah, I agree with that one. We'll go on to the next game. That I like.
Yeah, the Boston Celtics. They're hosting the Utah Jazz. I put both these teams as 4.5 point favorites for whatever reason. Boston's the 4.5 point favorite in this game. Total of 217. What's your thoughts on this one?
Boston's one of the hottest teams in basketball. They are 9-1 their last 10 games. Their only loss was to Dallas on a last-second shot. They're recovering in most of these games as well. They've covered in 7 out of the last 10. The only ones they didn't was when they were 14-point favorites versus Detroit. Obviously, the game that they lost versus Dallas. And when they were 13-point favorites versus Oklahoma City and kind of took their foot off the gas and ended up getting outscored by 15 in the fourth quarter. I'm not worried about that. Boston in a rout today. Utah has been consistently inconsistent. They lost recently to Brooklyn, and that was Brooklyn at home when they didn't have Kyrie. So questionable there. Other than that, they won 3 straight, lost to Milwaukee. This Utah team has been very inconsistent, and this Boston team has been strong. Both teams sitting in 4th in their conference, respectively. And you got a Boston team who has a chance to try to move up in terms of if they win. And the Sixers don't play today. Yeah, they do. Sixers do, I guess, if they would have to lose. But this is an important game for both sides, but I feel like this is a Boston Celtics spot all day. I like them to win by double digits.
Sounds good.
Back to that chat. Your 2 plays are the Warriors and the Nets. I'm not on the Nets. Over 217. You lean Memphis even with Kyrie back, but it'll be close. Maybe Memphis over 2. I mean, I would take them over 2 points as well. Haven't Celtics been scoring over 115 in most games? 132, 124, 126, 110, 92, but that was against Dallas. 114, 115, 126, 120, 107. Yeah, they've been scoring high lately. Yep. Heat minus. Yeah, I could see the Heat. But we're good to go on to this beautiful matchup, Nick.
Yeah, the Orlando Magic. Oh, by the way, for the last game, I had that lined at Boston -2, be a lean towards the Jazz for me. We had the Orlando Magic. They're at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Magic 2-point road favorites, total of 219. Hit it, Sam.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, I had to play it twice. This one's freaking ugly. Can that be my explanation for the entire thing?
Sure. All right, moving on.
Okay. I'm not interested in this game. The Magic as a favorite is a no-go for me. And then you get the Oklahoma City Thunder, who is most likely going to be without SGA. Still no Giddey. Still no Dort. Orlando might be missing Wendell Carter Jr. If you're betting this game when there's an 11-game slate, call 1-800-GAMBLER. You do not need to be betting this game. I'm not interested in this one. Let's just move on.
Yeah, my number for this one was OKC -2.
I learned last time Thunder 1-800-LEX. That's fine. OKC money line if you're brave and trade man props. I'm not brave, so I'm not betting that game. I will be betting this game though. This will be the last game I bet today.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns are at the Minnesota Timberwolves here. The Suns are 1.5-point favorites now in this game, Tim. Total 237. Where are you looking?
I don't know where Terry is. I'm taking the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is one of the hottest teams in basketball. According to covers, they didn't cover their last game. That's because I guess it closed at a 1. I got them at a 3, so they did cover for me. So I was happy about that. And the only other game in the last 10 that they did not cover/win was a loss versus Orlando. This Minnesota team is hot, and I'm not fading them right now. You got where's the injury report for Phoenix? You still got no Chris Paul. Karl-Anthony Towns is questionable. He's most likely going to play. He played last game that they played. So he's not going to miss this game. Still no Cam Johnson for Phoenix. I think there's a really good spot for Minnesota. I'm taking that. I took them plus 1.5 just because the money line wasn't up last night yet. I would take a money line at whatever plus money you can get. Can you get them at plus money? Let's see. Plus 103 you can get them at. So plus money for them. I like it. Fading the Suns today on the road. Even though they're 28-6 on the road. So not really a good idea, but Minnesota, taking them plus 1.5.
Sounds good. My number for this one was Phoenix -2, so I got nothing.
There you go. You were at the Celtics OKC game. They played well. That's fair. I see your money line raise you a pleaser. You like Boston minus the points. Yep, me too. Memphis was hot at the beginning of the session, but cooling down. Already Nets all day. Nope. Keep moving through, Nick.
Yep, the Houston Rockets are at the Dallas Mavericks in this spot here. The Mavericks are 10-point home favorites, total of 222.5. What are you looking?
Man, this was a 9 last night. I should have grabbed it when it was at a 9. Because you fade the injury report. No Luka Doncic today. Everybody's going to be like, oh, let's go after the Rockets. No, Dallas is going to win by double digits. They'll probably win by 15 to 20 points. It won't be close. Even without Luka, if you're looking at it, Jalen Brunson, if you're playing DFS, is $6,700. Spencer Dinwiddie is $6,400. Those are two value pieces, right, or mid-range pieces that are going to be fantastic tonight. I figure I'd throw that one out. I know, or book for props for them. Point props, assist props, anything for Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie on that Dallas side could be very strong. Am I betting this game? No, because I'm not laying 10 points no longer on Dallas. But this is a Dallas spot or nothing.
That's totally fair. Yeah, my line for this one was Mavericks minus 13. So yeah, I would be on the Mavs as well.
KD, Uncle Drew, and no Ja. That's why I like Memphis.
That's you're getting value on them.
You get value on Memphis.
It's an overreaction line.
It went from -3 for Memphis to +3 to back down to +2. And the Memphis Grizzlies are 14-2 without Ja Morant this year. I like a Memphis team without Ja Morant. 100, yes, 100%. Nick, no play on Orlando. Love bum fights, but no.
I didn't bet anything in the NBA today. I had a lean towards OKC.
8-teamer. You have an 8-teamer. You hit. Oh, this has got to be okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We have the comment.
I have an 8-teamer parlay. You hit this one yesterday. Under in the next game, nice. Magic, nice. Bucks, nice. Nuggets, Bonnie, Vandy, and you took Wake Forest +2.5 and Washington State +3. Thoughts on those? Those are for today. We didn't look at them. Let's see. Wake Forest is against Texas A&M. Good luck. And then Washington State's against BYU. Once again, good luck. Both those teams have been playing really good in this tournament. Dan Lex, you need 1-800 for sure. If you're betting, yeah. Minnesota in the over, yes. Wake Forest and Washington State. Any thoughts on those? You're fading two hot teams in BYU and Texas A&M, so I'm not really too comfortable with that. But staying on plus points, I'm not going to talk you off with plus points. Good luck. Good luck to you. We didn't cap them, so we don't really know. We got 2 games left in the NBA now.
Yeah, we have the Lakers. They're hosting the 76ers. The Sixers are at -7. Road favorites, total of 230 in this game. What are you looking at for this one?
Normally you would put on your hard hats, clock in, and fade the Lakers. I'm not interested in that today. I passed on this game. The main thing is I'm not laying 7 points on the Sixers right now, who are 3-6-1 against the spread in their last 10. I don't think that's a good spot. Sixers have been up and down lately. They win games like against Miami. They lose to Toronto. They won against Miami without James Harden and Joel Embiid. They won by 10 against Dallas, won by 4 against Cleveland, lost to Denver, had an overtime game versus Orlando, lost to Brooklyn. This Sixers team is a mess. They're up and down and up and down. I'm not backing the Lakers by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just passing on this game. I'm not interested.
Sounds totally fair. My number for this one was Philly around -2. So actually it would be a lean towards the Lakers for me in this one.
Who's going to stop? This Memphis Grizzlies team is deep. I like it. Coin flip. I don't know. You like the Mavs tonight? Yeah, I don't mind the Mavs. I'm just not betting them -10. Speaking of 10-point spreads, here's the final game of the day.
Yeah, this line opened up at 7.5 last night. We had the Spurs at the Timberwolves here, and they're 10-point road favorites, total of 231 in this game. Is this too many points, or are we just not looking to back the Blazers at all?
I'm just not looking back the Blazers at all. 2-8 their last 10. They did win their last game versus Detroit.
And I did have a lean towards them in that game. I had the money line written down.
Yeah. But no, this is a bad Portland team. Could I see the Spurs win this game by 10 plus? Yeah, I can. Can I see Portland winning this game straight up by whatever reason? Sure. This is not a game I'm interested in. Spurs have been funky all year. Portland's been bad all year. I think Portland's now officially worse than the Lakers against the spread, which is crazy to think of considering we played the Lakers a lot. But no, for the last game of the day, I'm just not interested in going after that.
It's totally fair.
Clock in and put on your hard hat. Yep. # full-time job. Not today though. I like fading the Lakers. Sick. Yeah, I called in sick. I like fading the Lakers, but not with the 76ers. Lean over in the Portland game. No, I got you. Yeah, I can see that. Under 131. So you guys are going up against each other. Twins. Team props to win championship. I think you're no. If you want some, hold on. If you want some team props to win championship, I was looking at
plus 750 the New York Mets.
I was looking at the Blue Jays 11-1. I was looking at the Red Sox 20-1, Brewers 20-1, and Seattle 28-1. I will not bet the Yankees, and I will not bet the Dodgers. Yankees are going to have under their win total is 92.5. I'm going way under that. I think they get in the low 80s, maybe even the high 70s. I don't like this Yankees team, especially in how good of a division that AL East is going to be. No. And Dodgers, I'm not grabbing the Dodgers. Their win total is ridiculous. Might go under on their win total and might go it might fade them in general. Because even the best teams are going to lose 60 games, and the Dodgers are not going to be a profitable team this year. Isn't this a 1-800 gambling game though? Yeah, it could be, but we had it for Oklahoma City. So Lakers game passed. Red Sox, yeah, I could see the Red Sox winning the AL. I will have a ticket on the Red Sox to win the division at plus 475. Yeah, I'll be on your Red Sox. It's just because there's value there. That's all it is. And I'm saying this as I'm wearing a Blue Jays jersey. I'm a Mets fan. I'll bet on any team. Not the Dodgers though, because there's no value there, and not the Yankees because I have morals.
I think the Yankees will be a decent team though this year.
I don't think so.
They got a good lineup.
Yeah, full of DHs and people that are going to strike out 200 plus times a year. Yeah, the only time they're winning is if it's a low scoring game. Devils are in Toronto taking on the Maple Leafs. Minus 310 for Toronto. 7 is your total. Started the NHL slate. What are we thinking, Nick?
Yeah. Let me. Where was it? Here we go. Caution: do not bet the Maple Leafs as minus 200 favorites or higher. And that's exactly what I'm going to look to fade today. I didn't go all the way on the money line here, but I do expect the Devils to be able to put up goals in this game. I like the Devils team total over 2.5 at minus 110. They looked amazing last night. I think they can do it again. I think the Devils are a team to look out for as giant killers when it comes to later in the season here, where they're going to put up goals and they're going to put in scares and they're going to play spoiler to some teams and they're going to win as pretty decent sized underdogs. And if the Devils win straight up tonight, I will not be surprised. But I have them team total over 2.5, and I did take their plus 2.5 last night at minus 165. I know that was a little bit juicy, but for a 2.5, I really like that because I can see this being 5-3 Leafs potentially or something along those lines. It is Peter Mrazek in net. This just feels like pond hockey tonight. So I would look towards an over in this game. Unfortunately, that's a 7. It's a 7 at plus 105 for an over. So definitely not looking at that, but I would look towards the Devils. I have the Devils plus 2.5, and I have the Devils team total over 2.5 as well.
That's fair. Back to the chat. Padres also looking good. Padres will be sellers at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not a believer in this Padres team. They showed last year that they're going to choke. Not interested. Not interested. I like the Portland game maybe over. That's fair. Devils puck line. Devils puck line first period also. Why not? Why not? All right, Nick. This probably got to be like the best game of the day when the Buffalo Sabres host the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh is a minus 230. Total of 6. Sabres money line. Let's hear it, Nick.
Pass. All right, we're going to move on to the next team now. I have nothing in this game. I have no interest in this game. The Penguins are a team I'm not looking to bet their games at all because I can't get them right worth of anything. And I'm not looking to back the Sabres at only plus 190 against a very talented Pittsburgh team. Yes, I know they're on the second half of a back-to-back, this Pittsburgh team, and it'll most likely be Casey DeSmith in net here tonight. If anything, I'd maybe look towards a Buffalo team total. But no, because Pittsburgh's been playing really good defensively as of late. They haven't given up more than 3 or more goals in 5 of their last 6 games. I mean, this is a Pittsburgh team that's been playing good lately. So I'm completely passing off this game. I want nothing to do with it.
That's fair. Buffalo and Pittsburgh have played twice this year. Buffalo won in November, and then the Pittsburgh Penguins won in overtime last time they played. So Buffalo has played close with these guys for sure. Back in the San Francisco Giants a lot this year. Again, if I had to pick a team to win the NL West, it's San Francisco at plus 525. And the only reason why is I'm not picking the Dodgers at minus 175 that they're at.
Yeah.
To win the West. Minus 185 for the Dodgers, plus 525 for the Giants. It would be Giants or nothing for me. That's it. Ooh, to make playoffs? What do we got for this? Lock of the year. Arizona Diamondbacks to make playoffs. No, minus 4,000. There you go. Yes, Sabres puck line for sure. Yes. Mariners maybe. Yes, I like the Mariners. What is the Mariners to make playoffs?
I was looking at, I think, plus 270 for the Marlins to make the playoffs.
Mariners to make playoffs. Yes, plus 170.
Sign me up.
I'm jumping all over that. I love this Seattle team this year. And MLB picks for today. Twins were Terry at the right on the Blue Jays. I'm not betting spring training baseball.
Yeah.
Vancouver is in Colorado to take on the Avalanche. Minus 260 for the Avs. Total is 6. Where are you looking at this one, Nick?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Avalanche here. We have a Vancouver team that has not looked particularly great as of late. They've lost 5 of their last 6 games. They've lost 4 of their last 6 expected goal battles. They've given up at least 3 goals in 8 of their last 10 games. On the other side, we have Colorado, who's coming in on a 4-game win streak, covering the puck line in 3 of the last 4, putting up at least 3 goals in 8 of the last 10, not giving up more than 3 goals in 4 of the last 5. So this is a Colorado team that's playing better defense. They're scoring goals. They're winning expected goal battles, and they're taking care of business in games. I can see this being a 3-1, 4-1 win for them today. Give me Colorado on the puck line here at minus 110. I know I usually don't like laying juice with puck lines, but you're going to have to do that later in the season here with some of these bigger favorites. I think Colorado takes care of business in this one here. So Avalanche on the puck line in this spot.
There you go. Over 6 with Colorado. Why not? Seattle cost me a lot of bets. Yes, Seattle Mariners all day. Sabres plus 1.5. They have good defense at home.
Okay.
I'll definitely be on Buffalo money line and plus 1.5. Final game of the day, Nick, for you. The Ducks of Anaheim are minus 125, hosting the Chicago Blackhawks. Total of 6 in this game. Where are you looking?
I'm not going to get a lot of liking for this pick. I like the under in this game. Even though the Anaheim Ducks have gone over in 3 of their last 4 games, and the Chicago Blackhawks have gone over in 7 of their last 9. I like the under in this game. When we look at the expected goal stats, 8 of the last 10 for Anaheim have gone under 6, and 9 of the last 10 have gone under 6 for this Chicago team. Both these offenses haven't been generating much as of late, with Anaheim generating less than 2 expected goals in 8 of their last 10, Chicago generating 3 or less expected goals in 9 of their last 10. When we look at the offensive numbers, 7 of the last 10 games for both these teams, they've allowed 3 expected goals or lower. So these are two teams that are not generating chances. They are not giving up many chances. They're playing low event hockey, but they're giving up goals, and I'm expecting positive regression from these goalies. And I think tonight's the night it happens. Under 6 Blackhawks and Ducks.
There you go. I need a 1-800 for betting MLB preseason, just like Tim betting women's hockey. I did not bet women's hockey.
I did, and I made money doing it.
Nick, Toronto under 7 or over?
I lean over, but I don't bet 7s over.
Sabres and good in the same sentence. Must be a 10 fan. Ducks money line. Kansas City Royals over is because they're going to smash and give up runs. I could definitely see that.
Ready? I got a very underrated over team this year, and that would be the Baltimore Orioles. Yep. Even though their offense sucks, their pitching is going to suck as well.
What's Minnesota Twins to make the playoffs? Minnesota Twins. No, minus 260. Yes, plus 200. The Mets to make playoffs, minus 310. No, plus 250.
Might have to bet the no on that one.
Yankees not to make playoffs, plus 300. Lock it in right now. Let's do this.
Is that going to be a future you're going to bet?
Oh, yeah. We'll have a future show sometime, and I'll have a bunch of futures rolling through the scroller. But that is everything for today. We made it through the entire slate. Had this game under 6. Both teams are second period overtime.
Okay.
Let's get it. We'll go ahead and do some housekeeping and then some recapping and then heading on out for today. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, some Parleys, premium plays, TikTok, ESB Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website, all linked down below. We have our Sweet 16 packs up. We have our best bet on the Thursday, a 3-pack for Friday. Friday's a better day for us. We like more over there. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check that out over on the EarleSportsBets.com website. We'll do some type of MLB show soon. I can't wait for that. Also, make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. Haig's show, I produced that one. Allie at 1 o'clock morning wood. 2 o'clock, just Parleys. They've been killing it lately. Scott and Scott, I still think they're hilarious. And the main event with me, Nick, and Detroit Lenny over at 5 o'clock for game time decision. That should be everything for today. Oh, and check out Terry as well. 4:30 Monday through Saturday. He breaks down the hockey slates. His link is in the description down below. Recapping for today, 3 plays in the NBA. I like the Boston Celtics -5. I like the Detroit Pistons +5. And give me the Memphis Grizzlies +2. And college baseball, I'm taking Florida Atlantic +137, and they're at home, and they're facing Miami. So taking a smaller school at home plus money versus a bigger school. Give me FAU.
I like it. Yeah, I'm rocking with the Devils. Their team total over 2.5 and the +2.5. The +2.5 is a little bit juicy now. I got it at -165, but I think that still has some value on it. And then Colorado -1.5 at -110, and the under 6, Anaheim and Chicago.
There you go. Grizzlies taking it. Yes, I like it. Nick, wrap on up the stream for today.
Yeah, let's just go. Wow, we both can't talk. Yep. That's just going to about wrap it up for this one. Bam, got it. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is anywhere in between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother, Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching, and